Hi everybody, this is Melanie and it is the Holidays with the Cricut Simple Card Monday. Today I have a card for you from the new Just Because Cards cartridge. It is a card that is not made, I guess, like the cartridge intended it to be, but since I'm kind of a free roaming kind of gal, I don't like being told how to make a card. So I'll be making those kinds of cards for Wednesdays. Not so much in my normal use because I like to just use the cuts and do what I want with them. So that's what I'm going to do because there's lots of really good cuts on there. I just don't like, you know, having the Cricut cut my card and those kinds of things. So this is what I've got today. It's a very, very simple card. So anybody should be able to make this one if you have the supplies. Alright, let's go. Let's make this card. I'm going to start off with a half of a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, cut so that it's the vertical card, the 5.5 by 11. No, it'd be 5.5 by 8.5, I guess. Yeah, because then you'd score it at 4 1/4. And excuse my cold, I've got a cough drop in my mouth. I'm not feeling good. I haven't been well for the last few days, and yeah, so I'm not chewing gum or anything rude like that while I'm on camera, but I am poorly sick because I have a cough. Alright, let me add the adhesive. Well, basically what I did was I've got an inch here of this paper, which is the Paper Tray Ink Pastels paper. Pretty pastels. And I've got it in the blue. I'm going to add this scallop that I did with a punch. I'm going to add it to the back of this. So just put a little bit of adhesive across the bottom there. And add your little scallop. So I just want a little bit of orange peeking through. Alright. Put that to the side. And I'm going to assemble the peach. Now, I can't tell you what page and stuff it's on right now because I don't have the actual hard copy of the cartridge. What I have is, I don't even have an overlay, so I can't even tell you all the details and show you the details I usually show you, so sorry about that. But I cut this little peach at 2.5, and I'm going to ink the edges. Give it kind of that peachy look. And again, sorry, I know you're hearing the cough drop, but I hate the winter and all the colds that it brings. And then I'm going to ink the leaves with this Spring Moss ink. I usually don't use big pads, but there's a few of the colors with Paper Tray ink that have the soft pads because they're the chalk. I think they're half and half or whatever. They're the hybrids. So there you go. So I assemble this peach. Alright. Slide that over. This is really a great cartridge. Thing about it is, like I said, I don't like to cut. I mean, I like wild card too, but I usually don't cut the stuff. I like the extras on it. I just don't like cutting cards. I know a lot of people do. That's just not me because I really like making cards from scratch. But this cartridge I think is actually going to be used for more than cards with me. Than it's going to be scrapbook pages more than cards, I mean. Because I think there's so many really good cuts on there. And even the little puns they have would be great for scrapbook titles. So you'll be seeing a lot of those with me, I think. Alright. So now I'm going to put my ribbon. And I like to leave my ribbon on the spool. I don't like to cut it till after I tie it. That way I waste less because I never know how much I'm actually going to use. So, again, I tie mine upside down because I'm weird. I don't know why I do it. I guess it's because, you know, all the years tying my own shoelaces. And I liked my bow to be facing out because that's how crazy I am. I think that may be it. I just now thought of that. I don't know. It just works better. And I'm going to make the little tail on this one go up instead of the usual down. And I like this ribbon, this brand of ribbon, because, and it's paper tray ink, as you can see, because it ties really nicely. I don't know what about it makes it tie so nicely, but it just does. So, there's that. Uh-oh, my little scallop's coming off. I'll fix that in a minute. I'm still not 100% used to doing this behind the camera like I am. So, pardon that aspect. I guess I should practice, but I just don't have the time. I'm too busy making stuff. All I do is make stuff now. Not that I'm complaining. Thank goodness I like to make stuff. Alright, making little ducktail tails for my ribbon. Let me fix this. Flip that one around. And there you go. Okay. Now I'm going to adhere with my ATG gun. Okay, pop my peach up there with pop dots. Again, I use the Stampin' Up! Ones, but you guys already know that. You're probably so tired of me telling you that. Okay. Pop that right there. Sorry about that. Okay. Now let's do the sentiment. Now this is going to be the tricky part because I have to be clever, I think, with my sentiments. Or with some part of the card at least. And so, here's the stamp. It's You're a Peach, and it is from the Signature Greetings paper tray ink set. It's one that Dawn McVeigh, who's very talented. I don't know if you've ever seen her blog. You should check it out. She's really awesome. This is one of her stamps. I'm going to use two colors, like you see here. The You Are in green and the peach in this Summer Sunrise. So, I'm just going to stamp or get the green part on the part that I want. And if it gets on the other part, then I will simply wipe it off. Now, the deal is with stamping, guys, you just don't need to put it in the ink and then just put it straight on your paper. You need to flip it over and see what the situation is. You have to, you know, actually take that last little quality assurance step before you head on to the paper. I promise you won't have as many accidents when stamping if you do it that way. Okay, so there you go. Two colors. And I'm going to put it right there. So there you go. Very, very simple. Put a little bit of adhesive behind my, sorry about that. Put a little bit of adhesive behind the bow. And there you go. Very, very easy. Didn't take me very long at all. All right. Well, there you go, guys. Two cards, as always. Have a great week this week. And all week, just because cards. So you guys want to stay tuned. Have a good one.